you going? Unfortunately, I have been sleeping a little too little recently, and there seems to be a little bit of a phantom infestation, but that is okay. It just so happens that I've been on a mining kick, and so there seem to be eye bags in the form of phantoms, but that is fine. So, I'm thinking today that we finish off our lovely tree, and also I finally got around to making the beehive look just a little bit better. So now we have the bees looking happy and not going anywhere. So hopefully we should have some good times with the bees, and we are able to access the honeycomb and have no problems there. And honestly, this little bit's only for decoration, but that's all good. And eventually we'll go ahead and we will cover this. But I'm thinking first things first, we get on to the tree. So, it's something we forgot. I was very distracted by the phantoms, so the music didn't actually get turned on. So basically, what I figure, to grab some scaffolding, we put this up. Here we go. What I figure we do is this tree, I think, we go ahead with one main trunk and then a smaller split. A smaller split off trunk, so that we're actually able to have this larger root system that I'm thinking will sort of spread out through here a little bit, not too much, sort of like this, and then come up like so into the tree trunk. And then over here will be the secondary trunk. And over here will just be a little bit of a root. And we'll be replacing these for actual wood blocks. So that'll be fine. And then, so I'm thinking we'll do the secondary trunk first. And at the moment we're working with the logs, and we'll be able to replace what needs to be replaced with just wood later, because I think that makes it easier, and it, in general, I think it's easier on resources. So with trunks that are split up like that, basically I think making it so that things are in general able to be built as one and then spread them apart works pretty well. So if we have this sort of going this way, it should be good. And then eventually splitting out into a crown of leaves. If that makes sense. Gosh, I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm thinking about it as I'm saying it. I'm like, yes, that sounds like it's translating from spelling into English. Goodbye, block. Oh. There we go. And one of the things that'll help with actually keeping it looking logical and like a tree is actually checking in on how it's looking on a regular basis, because we're not working to an actual plan, we're working to the shape of an organic structure. And so stepping back and just double checking is really useful, I think. So we can make that into a branch and have that just come out that way. And then that coming in a little bit, I think should be good. Like that. And having a lack of at least a lot of branches through here, main branches, I think will be good. Because this will be the bigger trunk and the one that's going to get more attention. And also more light and stuff like that. So this is definitely the smaller area. Wait, it has been a morning. Like, first the ducks were deciding that, yeah, it is time to just escape and go everywhere. And then, like, everything else was doing all sorts of things. And not only that, I was checking the settings on stuff, and I discovered that somehow I had forgotten to actually, what's the word? Change the settings on my Minecraft. So I had somehow been running my Minecraft on 2 gigs of RAM all the way through this. I have no idea how. So much confusion. I mean, I didn't even think it would have run. At least not as well as I thought it was running. I guess congratulations, Sodium. Wait. Does that mean if I go like this and just boost these up a little bit more, we'll be good? Oh yeah, this is still good. We like this. We like this. We like this a lot. Nice. I appreciate this deeply. So we'll be basically going through and making sure that this doesn't actually have any major problems. We just adding the branches so that it can glow. We can knock this out. That nice curvy shape. That should do it, at least for this side for now. And we'll be able to come in with smaller branches and leaves and stuff. Because I find that once you come in with leaves, it changes the shape of the tree a lot. And it makes for a lot of useful stuff. Yeah. And if we fill in here, whoop, we should be good. Here we go. And we'll wait. Yes, we have the torches. Good. Because we're going to need to keep light on the inside of this, because we do not want the mobs going moaning in and around. Wait, did we put a torch in the inside of this? Oop, oop. We did not. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Oop. Lovely. Okay. So then go like this and up ski boobles. And I'm thinking if we make this go in a sort of like this, should be good. Because this should have that connected look without being super connected. Then we have a root coming down like this. And that should work. And we'll be filling in the rest of this area with grass. So basically, this whole area should be able to go up. Now, I'm thinking this is right. Actually, if we just zip over there and see what it looks like. Whoop. Okay. Well, at the moment it looks like a miss. Hi, boss bro! How are you going? We got a tree going on! At the moment it looks like a very dark mess, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm doing really good. Actually, weirdly enough, I am kind of shooketh. I woke up this morning and saw a whole bunch of subscribers just coming through and going, yeah, I saw that Clown Pierce featured your video, and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm just like, what? Oh, wait, no, not featured my video. Used my ghast farm, and I was so shooketh. It took me a good little while to calm down. That, and I have been mining so much redstone. It is kind of crazy. I have had phantoms after me for so long. So, hopefully, I have enough redstone and we won't need to worry about that. Because the redstone is for the fireworks celebration, which I'm kind of hoping I can keep the building of a secret. So, well, the actual design, I don't think I can. Yeah, I was really surprised, and like I had to go out and touch grass when I saw the comments with Clown Pierce. Because like that was a hell of a surprise. Like I'm not someone who actively watches Clown Pierce's videos, but they are really well done and they're very impressive. And seeing that shout out was really cool. Well, not really a shout out, but still the attribution and stuff. It was really cool. And like when I made that video originally, I was just like, here's a cool thing. I really hope other redstoners are able to find something useful to do with this. I never realized it would be used. So it's really cool seeing where it's gone. Okay, so this is basically where I'd like to take the tree. In this sort of shape, this branch needs to be long. Because I'm thinking that we can use amethyst buds as flowers. And then from there, so mixing in with the leaves and stuff. Wait, can't we put amethyst buds on leaves? I haven't actually tried that. We had better try that before we do anything. Because otherwise we're going to have to do some pretty nifty finagling. I have been collecting these in secret. I have been doing so many secret things. Okay, leaf. Wait, I don't need to do that. Wait, leaf here. Okay, it does not go on leaf. This is sad. So, what we are going to need to do is we are probably going to need to secretly put in. Do they go on fence posts? Yeah. Like the idea of putting in them like flower buds, I think will really work. Does this work? Oh, come on. Really? Not even... Okay, so these need to go on full blocks only. Don't even go on chests. That is a major pity. Okay, so full blocks only. We can work with this. Actually, if we mix in real, like full blocks of amethyst, I think we can do this. And like, because of all of the kerfuffle, like it was... My brain has been everywhere this morning, right down to like weird facts about hot dogs. And like in New Zealand, a hot dog is a sausage on a stick covered in batter. In America, a hot dog is a sausage in a bun, as far as I understand it. But there is also in New Zealand a sausage on a bread. Yeah. But you can also get a sausage on a bread, and that is not a hot dog. And you can basically like that's just something you get wherever, and it's just like a snack, or if you're not really hungry, that's a lunch. But if it's a sausage in a bread, you're still putting mustard or sauce or whatever. And it's just like, where does it end? Where do the lines of division end? Because it's just like, okay. I blame confusion brain. I figure if we put down the amethyst like that, and then we come down here, we add more of this, and then we go like this. Because the other way would possibly be, we're imagining a whole lot more leaves around this right now. But the other way would be seeing if we can attach it to glass panes and have it hang down. I think that would also look rather good. Actually, let's grab some glass panes and try that. I think if we do it with either lime or green glass, it would work. Oh, we've got lime. Did we run out of green? Not quite. Okay. So, go like that. Is there a block there? Oh, yeah. I don't think I put anything in there. There we go. It's just... There I was running off without actually... It still doesn't work! This is a disappointment on so many levels. Does it even work going the other way? This really sucks. That looked so cool. Oh no! How do you do this to me? Minecraft, this would have looked cool. Petition to have those actually work. Okay, so this seems to be the best option we have of big bushels of leaves, and then just every so often sticking one of these in. Because I like the idea of having big flowers like this in the tree. And we can also every so often go with just sticking one of these in and like that. So it looks like a big flower just sticking out. I'd like to say like a magnolia, but not exactly. Like thinking of magnolias generally don't have that many, what's the word? Leaves while they're flowering, at least around here. And the good thing is, because these will be providing light, it'll also light up the tree a bit. And it should look really cool at night. The only thing is, we'll have to be a little bit more sparing about it because of how the amethyst block works. Like, that amethyst block, it is a detriment. Oh. Wait, can we put it on glass? We need to try all of these options. Okay. New plan! It goes on glass! We can probably hide normal green glass in the tree? Probably? Yes, I think we can hide normal green glass. We can probably try that. Good thing is, we have like all the green dye. So this is a bonus. Hopefully, this should work. I got a couple of creepers tried to explode me while I was getting stuff out of chests, so I finally have actually lit up this area. So hopefully we won't run into the same problem again. Look at those guys. Look at them. Just sitting there, being suspicious. Yeah, we don't want the creepers up there. Okay, having creeper problems is not ideal. Oh, bollocks. Never mind. Okay, go glass, and then like this. All right. Okay. I think I like the green glass better than the amethyst in general. But I think in some places having the amethyst would be better. Especially if we're like zoomed out. Oh. Okay. we should be able to do something more like this. We won't be able... So if there's something behind it, we'll need to cover it. And that should make it feel more like it's a part of it. I think. Look at all those. There's so many creepers. Is it just creeper night? Wait, does the phase of the moon change how many creepers show up? Is that a thing? We go glass? No, not there. Oop. Glass there. Can come down a little bit, and then one of those there. And then we can... So basically, I'm thinking, if we're covering this whole thing, we can go ahead and have it just sort of wrap around. And it should be good. I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm busy looking at it. I'm like, yes, this sounds logical and reasonable. But on the other hand, I have also been staring at mineshaft, well, self-made mineshaft for many hours. And I may have lost my mind. Like, there's just something about mining where it's like, yes, we go away. And there shall be no more thinking. Because that is the safe option when you mine. As long as you come with enough torches. And also, I think we have solved the roof monster problem. Like, I can't see any more mobs showing up on our roofs. It looks good, looks dandy. Like, even if we go like this, I don't see any areas with mobs. Whoop. Yeah. Looks good to me. So, I'm thinking we go with a really big fluffy canopy on these trees. So it really feels like it's a mature canopy. A mature tree, which means that it's going to have to be really well layered. And these will need to be more on the really edges. If I remember my trees correctly. Like, it's... Oop. Not something I super study, but I do like my trees, and I do get... Like, I see them on a regular basis, but it's not something I actively look at. But trees are fun to do. So, by the time I think we do about half of this, we should be seeing the general look of what this is. That is if we've got enough leaves. If we don't have enough leaves, then we run away, we cry in a corner, and then we think about life decisions, because sometimes things are just like that. And I'm not sure what we will do. Should be able to join that like that and extend this. Because the way I see it, if we make big leaf plate, we should be able to get a general shape, and then we'll be able to shape up the bottom. And that's what works easiest for me in survival. Because then you can come down like this and just get a bit of shape. Do. Ta-da! And that instantly makes the bottom feel a lot better. Although the top, nothing, doesn't exist. Do, do, do. That is probably a bit much there. So we go like doing this sort of thing, I think it leads to getting a nice shape early on, and it makes it feel like you're getting somewhere. So like we can look at this and be like, yeah, I understand the feel of how it's going and I like it, versus wrong button. Oh yeah, we got the leaves. We are organized. Versus actually going and getting 3/4 of the way through and being like, yeah, I have done the tops of these leaves, but I don't like the general shape. I don't like how this is going. And sometimes that can be really frustrating to go through and do all of that and then be like, I'm going to rip all of this up and start all over again. Although that does happen on a regular basis, but hey, I guess that's just how it is. Okay, so we should be able to come through here. I'm thinking that this one gets extended a little bit more. Let me up, please. Thank you. And then comes out into a secondary path. That then connects up to here. Like that. So we've got this little peekaboo. I think that'll be good. Why does it do this to me? Wait. Strange day indeed. So hopefully we should be able to create a leaf cake. But I'm thinking if we knock out probably this one here and go like this. Ta-da! This should be good. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the whole green situation. This is nice. I like it. So now we should be able to wrap it around and let this grow out this way. And especially with this growing out over this, because having that almost, at least almost connect up to here would be really good. If not completely. Actually, how would it look connecting completely? I think because having it connect up completely, or at least overhang, would be really good, because that would be what's the word? Shading and stuff like that. And also having that sort of thing helps with the whole I forget what it's called, like helps with the whole not being restricted by height look. Like it makes it feel more like a creative mode build, I think, when you actually don't let yourself be restricted by height. Which I know is probably something that is a lot more of a thing of the past nowadays, but it's something that I do try to actively integrate, is just that whole, yeah, this does not actually interfere with anything. Or heights or anything like that. And if we go like that, I think that'll be even better. Because then this also gets its chance to shine. Because when things are linked... Wrong word! If we can back off. Oh yeah, looking good. But when things basically... when you're not having... When you're having a build height that's stuck at your arm's reach or your jump height, then no, it feels quite survival to me. It makes it very low isn't the right word. Something that feels like it's not less effort, it's more short term. Again, not the right words. And it's not as if it's not something that's less achievable, because there can be some amazing builds that are less than 5 blocks high. But I think when things are out of reach, it adds an interest of curiosity as to how a build was made. There we go. Got there eventually. Or I could be just making stuff up because of fluff and nonsense, because life be like that. Hopefully we look at that. Looks good. We get up. Awesome. So hopefully I think that side's looking good, apart from the fact that there is a lot of bald spots in the crown, but in some trees that happen, and it's just a thing that happens with them, so we should be okay with that, apart from once we actually add some more fluff to them. That we're going to run out of leaves, but I think we should be good. That is a square. We do not do squares on trees. Although, at some point it would be interesting to just do a town just full of squares and see how that would look. Like, squares of different sizes just working together. And see if we could actually make it look good. I'm not sure if it would look good long term, but it would be interesting to try. Okay. How do I pull that one off? Like, we'd have to rely heavily on texture. Texture and color to really make things look interesting, and whether we were like that is technically that is technically an oblong, because I miscounted things, but stuff like that I think would be able to be pulled off. Now we need to make this look like an interesting shape for trees. Something moving. Oh, never mind. You're good. shape would probably be one of the main driving forces of the design philosophy of the area. So it might end up very brutal. It'll be very interesting to try. But I'm not sure it would it would last very long, because like doing squares, we might run out of interest. That being said, Cubism is an art movement, and we could try map art with it. That being said, Cubism is not an art movement I'm very much liked. That I very much like. So, the whole squares and angles. Although Cubism in Minecraft, that is very ironic. So maybe we should at some point. It would be highly amusing. Just being like, yes, we play the cube game. We make cube art. So yes, it works. Maybe that is the way to do it. See that working? Yes, we play Cubism. Oh my goodness. Yeah, could possibly work. While we're here, we may as well cover the rest of this. Da-da-da-da! And hopefully this should look like some tree doing its thing, right? Yes? We have tree. And we will come along here and hopefully get this into that canopy. Apparently we're not getting that into that canopy. That's okay. That is fine. So this into that canopy. Having this canopy be much more poofy. And that will be good. We are totally swapping this out because I think it works out better that way. Can we get this from here? Yes. Okay, brilliant. One. I don't think we can put one of those on though. No, we cannot. Okay. Sadness, disappointment, and everything else attached to that. Ooh. This is gonna make us full. Yep. Regret. Instant regret. Oop. Wait. Did we get our blocks? No, we did not. Okay, never mind. Hello, there, and there. Perfect. No one would ever know the difference. Boop. Lovely. And boop. Now we should be able to just cover this like that. And then start making it look fancy. I think. Like, on one hand, I don't think we'll need to, like, keep this all the way full of leaves. But on the other hand, it's like, should be fine. She'll be right. It's great. Just like that, I think. And then coming across. I regret we have run run out of leaves. I wasn't sure we would, but apparently we only have enough for like half the tree. Okay. Jungle, acacia. Hi, Duty! Good to see you. I hope the food's good. Alright, hopefully we've got more leaves. If we don't, then we may have to go on a manhunt for leaves. Fingers crossed. I mean, another way we could have done leaves was with possibly cherry and just slipped an individual cherry leaf in occasionally. I think that would have looked good. Yeah, that turned out to be a pretty decent silhouette. That needs to change. Just pancake. Upside down pancake. But hopefully that will be done and fixed very soon, because we're working on this side and then we will work on that side. So basically the plan for today is we are working on the tree, then we work on the back half of the revamped bee house. Well, either that or we work on a villager house. So hopefully we can get a villager in. Also, funnily enough, I found out somehow I was playing the game, I was playing Minecraft somehow on 2 gigs of RAM. So I have no idea how I managed to forget to actually set that up, but I did. So now that that's fixed, this game is playing so much better. It is amazing. Yep, we got scaffolding, so let's actually fix this up. Nisita, welcome. We're busy making a tree for the Wheaton Empire. And do we have any more scaffolding right here? No, we do not. Okay. We'll just steal some more. And so basically this is one of the build areas in my single player hardcore world, not survival. Oh, yeah, hardcore is survival. And basically we're at the stage where yes, this is Minecraft. And right now we are making this a flowering tree. So that basically what's going to happen is we're using amethyst buds to simulate flowers. And something I have found this morning. Like, I thought for sure amethyst could go on leaves, but it does not. It can go on the wood, but it cannot go on the leaves. And I am so disappointed about this. I'm just like, no, this hurts my very soul. I'm also out of scaffolding. Huh. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm using glass blocks to hide the fact that the leaves are there. And I miscounted that. What's happening is we're just breaking a leaf every so often, like that. We're sticking in a glass block and then we're sticking in one of those. And then once we get around to the top layer of these, we're going to also hide the top layer, like put a leaf on top of it so that the leaf texture still shines through. And also with this top, we're not keeping it as a pancake like it is right now. We're going to make sure that it's all textured and looking good and stuff like that, because I know of Dream, but I don't know Dream. Thanks, Ninja. So basically, by texturing the bottom like this and just adding unevenness, this makes it so that it looks a lot more natural. And in some places we can cover the branch, and this makes it so that it actually looks more like a tree. And we can also go ahead and knock out some of the slower stuff and add one of these, one of those, and hide the leaf at some points. But unfortunately, if we do that too often, the illusion will be ruined. Like, you can see how the difference between a leaf above the glass block versus no leaf, it's really obvious. And you can also see the difference between texturing the leaves below and not texturing. It makes quite a difference. And all of these houses here have redstone in them, so they're little contraptions, because I don't like my redstone being shown like out in the open. So we're making an empire to hide the redstone. I'm thinking if we should keep going up like this. Wait, is that? I think that's the right height. Yes. I was so... This morning has been a heck of a day. Actually, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make a whole platform. Wait, let's just... Yes, exactly. Like most of the places, like like the dripstone farm, the cactus farm, and the bee farm are completely automatic. So we'll be getting that while they go, because especially with the dripstone farm, that's really super slow. The only way to make a dripstone farm efficient is if you use flying machines and stuff, but we don't have a slime farm yet. Oh, and for that you need to clear out an entire chunk. And you guys, but the idea of clearing out an entire chunk, oh, that's just not quite my cup of tea yet. I think I would rather get a whole bunch more efficiency and stuff going. Maybe we get an extra haste beacon. Like we have a haste beacon, but I'm sure we could get another haste beacon. I know they don't stack, but it'll make me feel better. And or we bomb the living daylights out of the chunk. Like, both of these options are good and appreciated. But my goodness, I don't think I'm ready to be doing it either way. Because if we bomb the living daylights out of a chunk, we kind of need slime to start it. It's either that or we sit and we flick the lever so many times. Oops, that's my microphone. We don't bump the microphone. We flick the lever so many times that we go crazy. Like, but all of these are options that are viable, technically, but I have gone and mined out a couple of chunks for a slime farm before with a friend, but oh, I was so grateful by the time I was done. And on top of that, I don't think I would be willing to go ahead and actually have it in an area where I needed to decorate it, because trying to figure out a way of effectively decorating one of those without having the mob, like the drops, get lowered is a whole nother mission. And it's just like, because as far as I understand it, if you put a roof on one of those, the drop's lower. And I'm just like, if you go through all that work, you should at least get all the drops. So I just don't know. Okay, so that should, once we break all of these, give us the start. A tree. Yeah. Oh, how satisfying is that? Okay, so we need to roughen up the edges, but I think that's good. And I like the frequency of that, but I think we need probably one there. It's kind of the same with the raid farm. Like, on one hand, of undying, yeah, that's great. On the other hand, I don't think I want to deal with making a raid farm until I want to decorate something with emeralds. Because, like, I don't see the super need for it. Apart from, you know, Totems of Undying are very useful in hardcore, but I don't know. I feel kind of weird about it. Okay, if we focus on that area there, I think that would be a good spot to do, just along there. And like, on one hand, with Totems of Undying, it's a really good backup thing. But on the other hand, I've always got my trident in my offhand, and I don't know what would happen if I focused on having something else in my offhand. Like, I know for most people, they consider a trident to be a main hand weapon, but it's like, I just don't know. I just don't know. Although, and I do have an argument for having a Totem of Undying, because just yesterday, while I was trying to get redstone, I ended up in a cave, and these 3 skeletons and a creeper just came out of nowhere and were like, hi, one of us has a power bow, one of us has a knockback bow, and your only escape is through that little water stream. Congratulations. Also, you can't run away because the creeper's coming after you, and if you run, you're going towards the creeper. Now it's just like, I forgot my shield. It's probably the worst spot I've been in since coming into this world. Yeah, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Like, I think I would have been so embarrassed to come on stream today and be like, so there were these skeletons. I, I, I was that close to that happening, and I was just like, oh no, I can't do that. No, we have a fireworks show to plan, and I was looking for the redstone for the fireworks show. That's not fair. Wait, did we put in the... Oh yes, we did. I know. Oh, like, I've never died in a hardcore world to a baby zombie, and yet they're the ones I always freak out the most about. Creepers, on the other hand, I just sort of roll over and I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess this is happening now. Like, there's just like this switch that turns on in my brain and it just keels over. I love that. Brilliant. Actually, how does... Oh, I like the little bit of light that it gives off. That's cute. Multi-wood tree. It would depend on the type of wood you'd put into it. So basically, and also how you'd do it. So if you were going with, how much do we have left? Okay, I think we can do most of this. So if you were going with like, I know what this wood is. This wood that I am indicating right now, the dark oak wood, dark oak log tree. There we go, we got there eventually. It would look really good if you were mixing it with fruits. And I'd probably say you'd be able to get away with maybe oak? Maybe. But if you were doing like dead limbs, actually, if we integrate a dead limb into this, that would look good. We could probably either add or exchange one of the limbs for a dead tree limb. Because basically, what happens is if you're using dark wood, then woods like birch or oak, they get interpreted by your eye to look like dead branches. So going ahead and using those in that manner makes them feel a lot more useful in that sense. As for acacia or mangrove, today is the day I think where staring at the wood is helpful. It seems. I think they would probably be useful in larger trees where you're wanting to indicate heartwood or sap or something like that. So if the wood was cracked open and you wanted to show different wood like that, because some woods have really beautiful wood on the inside. I think maple, if I remember correctly, has some of that. Totara has some amazing wood. It's got this really rich color to it, and it actually looks like stripped acacia. So if I was wanting to make something that looked like totara, I'd use stripped acacia. And if I was wanting to make a grain, I would mix stripped acacia and mangrove planks, I think. Be my closest for that one. And like that would be something that would be possible. Oh, a cool warm color. Yeah. So I haven't. Oh no, I have seen mahogany one, but it was already stained, so I don't know the raw wood color for that one. Well, stained and or oiled. But yeah. So, and also like, you don't actually have to constrain your trees to actually using wood too. Like, before I was building, before they came out with cherry trees like this, I like to actually build my cherry trees with basalt, like smooth basalt, if I was in creative mode. Mostly because up until now I did not know, like up till a few weeks ago, I did not know you could smelt basalt and get smooth basalt. Someone was awesome and told me about it, and I'm just like, oh, that is amazing. So mixing basalt to get cherry, to get like a really cool tree out of that is just awesome. And I think stuff like that is really cool when you're actually able to mix and match. Yeah, unfortunately, the biggest tree that I did was actually lost when my computer broke, but a screenshot of it is actually used in my banner, I think, if I remember correctly. But I still have screenshots of it. I can put it on the Discord. But I'm thinking we might transition this branch into a dead branch. Like, just looking at its angle and stuff, I think it would look really cool. I think it would look good. And then we have just a smaller branch coming off here. Also, when you're doing trees, if you want to indicate that thank you, that a tree is older, having branches that go up, out, and then down makes a tree feel older. It's something I learned from someone who does bonsai. I don't understand the whys and wherefores, but it works. It seems to work, and I like the effect. So generally, I like the up look, but oh, okay. So bonsai is something where you take a pot of a little tree, usually like kind of like a sapling, a little baby tree, and you basically teach it how to be mature tree, just small. And like, from what I understand, they are well cared for. Like, yeah, it is. It is a very like they care for the trees like F tier. Fancy cats or something like that. Like, these things, they get misted down twice a day if they need it. They get sun lamps. They get anything and everything they need. I knew someone who had a Pahutakawa, which is a it's sculpting them, absolutely. Yeah, so they might want them in a specific shape, so they might say they want them to look kind of like a forest or something like that, so they might get like a whole bunch of ones together. Yeah, they are luxury trees. And putting them together in a way that makes them look like it is a miniature forest. So if you look at it, it actually looks like a miniature forest. And they do all these miniature prunes to the trees and stuff like that. So when you step back, it is a forest. There's no two ways of looking at it. That right there, that is a forest. And they don't look like little saplings. They look like mature trees, just tiny. And to buy one of these things, it's like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, because it takes so long to care for, to create one of these things. Like, there are trees like this that are hundreds of years old. That's starting to. Oh my goodness, we forgot to put the flower buds in. And then there are also, like, the pots are also specialty made and stuff like that. And yeah, that's the vibe, and I'm loving it. I forgot why we came here. I'm just sort of sitting here and I'm like, everything has gone from my mind. Oh well. Bum, bum, bum. I guess we go back. Wait, do we have food? Yes, we do. Oh, I remember now. We need, I'm thinking we go oak for the dead branch. Ooh, vine? We can get some from the jungle. Wait, do we have any in here? We might have some. We do have some. We can try them out. Yeah, very much so. And we'll try some jungle log, because just looking at it, because it's dark oak, it's going to be quite a contrast. Actually, streamer. My friend is quite a collector of bonsai. So it has quite a large bonsai collection. I will come back to that one. And so, like, I've seen ones that are a cascade. So that means that the tree goes, it starts like this, and then it comes up in a curve. And then it goes back over like this. And then it falls down. And these are usually designed to mimic trees that are living on cliffs. And they have like buds of stuff like that. Those are my favorite bonsai because they look amazing. Like they're really stunning and dramatic and stuff like that. And like, I think, oh, we can try it. I've got a whole bunch of glowberries. I also like the ones that are yeah, I know that one. I've seen those. I've seen those kinds of bonsai. Yeah. Thanks to that person, I've actually been through a few They are very much drama club trees. And like, if they even get the slightest hint of fungus or root rot that the tree will tell you immediately too. And like they're the kind of trees that there is always like, if there is something wrong, you will be told about immediately. There will be a brown leaf. So, Drama Club, perfect name for it. Also, the ones that make it look like they're the big top dog of the forest, where they're big and super tall and stuff like that. Or the one, like, this is sort of based off of ones that are able to stand out in a field and have grown out over a rock, which an actual form of bonsai, I think. I think it's just called root over rock, and they just let the tree grow over a rock over time. Also, funnily enough, my friend didn't let me ever have a sapling or anything like that. They were like, yeah, no, you're not allowed to have this. You will kill it. So here, have a rock. You can grow moss on it. Which is also apparently part of bonsai and stuff. Like growing the moss and stuff. Did I successfully grow the moss? No. I managed to actually kill the moss that came with it. I felt so bad. Some days it's... I'm pretty sure I just have two brown thumb... No, brown thumbs isn't the word. My green thumbs are non-existent. Someone else has like 4 green thumbs. Or someone sold my green thumbs without my consent. Something like that. Like, I've even killed a cactus somehow. It's not fair. I didn't even know it was possible to kill cacti. Can we do this? Aha! There we go. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. We need to form a club. Then how do I kill him? This. What? That's just cruel and unusual. If I'm managing to kill moths and... What? Like, Oh well. No great. Yes. What are you selling? Ooh. We do actually need slime balls soon. Well, lichen I can just get off the trees, thankfully. Like, there is a lot of lichen around. So that one's at least something. And that should be enough. Oop, there we go. Hi guys, don't mind me. Like, you'd think both lichen and thingamabob would be easy to make or propagate. Like, But they are very simple organisms. It does have a very nice structure to it. With all of its fingers, it reminds me of kelp. Or at least the kelp that gets washed up on shore. It's like... Then... That's true. I think one of the reasons why they looked out the kit is because, like, it's not an area that gets a lot of light, and from there, it basically it needs to stay darker and damp. Have we got no? Oh. I keep looking up and I can't hold shift while I'm on the scaffolding, and this is a bad combination for staying on things. Although I am really grateful that I've managed to actually put torches everywhere now, so we aren't having roof mobs. This is a bonus. Like that. I think. Here we go. But also, I think if I remember correctly, lichen only grows on trees, really? So maybe that's the difference? Or maybe I've got my plants completely wrong. Can I grab that scaffolding? Doesn't matter. We have way too much scaffolding anyway, so it's fine. Okay, dead branch time. So the thing about having a dead branch is, depending on how old it is, means that basically there's an area in the canopy where there is no... It basically creates a blank spot, which is ideal in this case, because what do you know? We have a blank spot in the canopy because of this. And I kind of want to see the difference that jungle wood versus oak would make. Actually, I think kind of mixing these two together would be good. And one of the things we can do is, if we want to add like sloughing off bark in and around this area, we can mix in trapdoors, either spruce or dark oak. And that'll look really good because of the whole color scheme going on here. Can we get this in? Aha, we can get this in. Brilliant. So I'm thinking we go out this way, but we keep it lower than this. And that should be good. Noise. Someone making noise. It's not me. We go like that as the main branch, and then we come out like this, And we just do the remains of a branch. I think that'll be good. Now, bum, bum, bum. We have some fun. This, we're going to leave those like that. That should be fine. Da, 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 da. Branch. And we can add like little puffs of green just at the edges of that, so it looks like it's trying to reflower or regrow. We do not have enough leaves to continue the end of this. Continue the top of it? Continue something. We should steal those llamas. Oh! Yes! That is a great idea. Grow root away. Why do I hear moans? Why are there? Thank you. Funnily enough, we have this mangrove root just sitting here. Just casually hanging out, not doing anything. Ignored by life, the universe, and everything. Actually, we could probably integrate the carpets in as well. Here we go. Do. Grabbing further? Almost. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Okay. Because we could probably, like, I'm thinking with the mangrove root, we go ahead and we add it sparingly around the join between live and dead. And we mix it in with the oak leaves. Come on, let me up, please. And I think that should work. Wait. Brain says yes. Okay, so should be able, hopefully, to mix it like this. I'm thinking it should work. That should give us the vibe that we're looking for. In theory. There we go. Okay, I don't really want to go further than that because of distances and things, and keeping this branch looking like its own entity. But I think that's good. Okay. So I think once we empty out our inventory, we should be able to go and hack and slash on some of the trees and get some more leads. We don't need to worry about actually getting what's it called? It's a word. We will come back to the glow berries. The saplings, there we go. We don't need to worry about coming back to get saplings because we have a whole bunch of them in stock. Like all the saplings in stock. So we should be fine there. The only bit that we do need to possibly worry about is our shares breaking. So fingers crossed. Because you end up trying to have this huge race against time. But on the other hand, it does make it a lot easier when you're actually trying to see where things are in terms of how cleared out things are. So overall, it is much easier with Life, the Universe, and everything. Okay. So, should we good? I'm looking at this, and this should be the last layer of. Like, we should have enough leaves. Because this should be a short one here. We don't need to worry about that. Then this does not connect to there, so this can all do its own thing. We don't really need to worry about this. This is doing its own thing too. We'll just need to worry about the shaping over there. And maybe having this connect like this a little bit, just a little bit. It should be good. Yeah. Like that. Boom. We have tree. We'll just need to actually make it look like some sort of shape so that it's not completely flat, because because ending up with a completely flat area is not ideal to me. Thank you, little fears. Much appreciated. Like, this is on the last stages of this, and hopefully we should be almost complete, actually. Because we just got a couple of feelings on these leaves over here. And there, I do believe we can go do some villager houses. Which is about time for those villagers. They've been in the box for so long, haven't they? Like, they've just been hanging out, chilling, sitting in boats, being very good volunteers. We do appreciate our volunteers here. Go like that. I think that'll be good. Okay. How's about we try those vines out? I'm not so sure about the glowberries, but I think the vines... That is not a vine. That is not a vine at all. I think the vines might be onto something. The only thing is, I'm a bit worried about them growing too much. So we're probably going to have to keep an eye on that long term. Oh, I forgot the dirt. The grass, the dirt, the something. Like, I thought I'd filled this in, but I had not. So we'd better do that. Yep. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. Like, on one hand, it's really nice to have just terraforming grass blocks, but on the other hand, I think these were all picked up by my pickaxe, so that is a slight detriment in the situation because I don't think I actually have a silk touch stubble yet. Just a slight problem that may need addressing sooner or later. And if we go like this, I think that'll be good. And then we can whack it with some bone meal. And this one, we just need that. That should be good. That's good. Yeah. We forget anything over here. Oh. Oh, there are creeper there. Who put a creeper there? Oh, that gave me a heart attack. Okay. Okay, let's put glow lichen in the tree. No wait, we had the glowberries. Glowberries. Oh. We didn't blow up the tree. Oh, that's pretty good. We're fine. We're dandy. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, these can't attach to... These can't attach to leaves, but we can attach them to wood. So, if we just sneak these in overhanging spots, then that'll work. Bone meal. Boop. Okay, that's got that all lit up. And it's nice and it fits the theme. We work. With that. So if we go with the vines, then we can probably going to need to come in with some glow lichen as well. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. If this is how much light we're getting, we might be in luck. Let's do that. Okay. I think we are safe from the creeper menace. Where did we put... Okay. Perfect. We are safe? Well, sort of. I don't think we're ever safe. stick a crystal in here. This is later problems. Okay, so I think if we back off and see how this looks, we did not land. Okay, this side, check. I think it looks good. There is scaffolding in the way. Also, we turn back on night vision so you guys can see. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Okay, we're tracking down the dark spot. Okay. Ah! We have a torch? I think that guy came from like over here. Okay. Because we gotta keep this place villager safe. Okay. I think we can consider this a complete tree. Nice.
Huh?
Awesome. I'm holding one. And the other scaffolding. I'm thinking our next one. I'm thinking that we do one of the villager houses. They deserve it. They deserve a house. They've been sitting out in the rain, in the sun, in the everything, in a box. They need it. They need some love. So it's about time that we make them something nice. So I'm thinking that we go with kind of one of these, but we go with making it semi-double storied, so it's got a mezzanine on it. And we're not needing to add any redstone or anything on the inside, so it's gonna be just like a little dinky little thing. And I think that should be good. And especially if we just go ahead and we add a little bit of what's it called? You know, we add a foundation, we add everything else, and then it just flows in. I think that should be good. I hope that makes sense. There we go. So, foundation, check. And the main thing that we're doing is we're going to build it up to this height, and then we put in a little step up. So all of this is going to go up. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll change out every so often one of these. So we have basically an indent, and it'll make it look a little bit cooler. Speaking of which, do that for you guys. We don't have any. Okay. So basically, if we go like this, and then we add one of these, it sort of indents it, and it gives a little bit of interest to this. And I'm thinking we've actually put that on the wrong spot, so. Oh, I actually like it as a double. So then on over here, if we go with just that, because it's a, I lie, I am actually going to have to go like this. We go like that. I think that'll be good. In here. Just whack that out. Be good. Ignore that one, and then just a single here should do the trick. Hi, to Insanity, how are you going? We're busy building a villager house. So earlier we were, oh, good morning then. We did a tree. Actually, I think it really does deserve some more vines, but we'll get back to that. I think we'll come back to that later. I'm kind of curious if there's something that we can do with these. Like just sticking them in the corner like that. And maybe going inward or something? Like using these as corner blocks. We have other bamboo. Somewhere. Yes, I think you guys, I think Philippines is a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours behind. Where? I'm sure I have bamboo. Yes, I have bamboo slabs. There we go. So I think that, I think it's 4 hours behind. Something like that. We go like that, and then we go like that. Wait, are these directional? If they are not, then this is sadness. I thought slabs were directional. Slabs aren't directional. How did I not know slabs were directional? Like, how am I? Like, this is a building thing. How? Oh, this is so strange. Okay. Okay, here we go. Because I think the Philippines is closer to Australia, and Australia is Sydney side of Australia is 2 hours behind New Zealand, and then Melbourne side of Australia is 4 hours behind, if I remember correctly. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll come in with some terracotta, and let's think about this, because if we're going in one block from the outside of this, then that provides this much walkway for the entire house. And for a villager, that is enough. Because we can put a bed, and then we can put a ladder and have a little bit of a mezzanine, and that'll work. And we can put in a little bit of decoration and stuff like that. Oh, but we did that the wrong way round. Because I was thinking about having the door there. I think the door there is more reasonable. So we'd need to put like a platform there. Platform like that. Going like that, and then have the stair there. I think that's good. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. Like, every time I do a house, I'm just like, why does anyone put me in charge of making houses? This is a bad idea. Next city we're just making tree houses. Tree houses are much more sane, much more sensible. Everyone wants tree houses. This one can be yellow. So I'm thinking what we'll do. Or I do this. I go back the way we can. No. I get my. No, the birch is here. The birch is here. I was just thinking, we need birch, so I needed to go back, but no, we have that was a lampshade. But no, we have birch, so we're all good. Also, now that we have a villager, or we're making a villager house, we can steal their bed. Or at least, at the very least, we can have a house that we can use instead of being out and about in just under the stars, being awkward. This sounds like a good idea to me. So hopefully this will work out well. I'm thinking that we leave here and we go like that. We have a window. We ignore this because otherwise the villager would be just looking out into a wall. And I don't know about you guys, but looking out into a wall just doesn't seem like the greatest view unless we put like a bush here, which we could do. So maybe we leave that like that for now. And then we come back to it. And then also, like, this is a good view, so we can keep that. Actually, if we keep that view and we ditch that view, that would be good. Then I'm thinking what we'll do is, where's our slabs at? Pull down. Touch falling. But we have a mezzanine floor up here where we can actually put a little bit of storage, and we stick some scaffolding down here that connects, because look how that actually blends in, and I really like how it looks. So we can actually go ahead and do something like this. So this will be a roof, and then this just we ran out. Never mind. But basically, it's going to be one of those little two-story type houses where this is only like half a story, and we really need a window here. Can we poke a window in here? Will this be good? Can we poke it about here? Perfect. I think that'll be good. Make it just a little tiny home. Have some storage upstairs. Gosh, seeing the tree from back here, that is such an icon. Like, it really changes the landscape of this. Like, I am here for this vibe. And wait. We have tree there. Oh my goodness. That angle is also. Oh. That looks so cool. Like, it's really cool seeing the different angles the build creates in itself. Because sometimes you look at a build and it's just like, oh yeah, this is one thing, and then you go ahead and you look at it from a completely different angle and you're like, I never thought about it like that. And it gives you a completely different vibe. If we go up, we will borrow the scaffolding. And like, just seeing from there and seeing all the greenery, it's just like, this is the green city. Compared to from this way, looking through this way, it's like, this is an orange city with a taste of green. And the different vibes that that creates. Okay, so we should be able to see how this looks. I'm kind of orange, but I think we need to like nip and have a very short thing on the top rather than 3, have just 2 blocks. And I think that'll be better, and we'll have to go with half slabs on the roof like this, because that'll give us a little bit of headroom, or a little bit more headroom, rather than what's going on right now. And actually, if we go like this, that'll also help. And then we move this over here. And that also gives us the feeling that there is some more room, because there is that open air. Once we put this on, it gets a little bit claustrophobic. But because there's this whole extra bit here, we have an upstairs, a downstairs, and because there's this whole open air bit, it feels a little bit better. But because this building's so small, we can't add too much to the top. Although we really need to add windows. Like, that is a block of color, and it really needs shape and stuff. But so that is our next stop. Because, whoo, that is a lot of yellow without much texture or anything else to it. Don't think we can get rid of that line. So for starters, I'm thinking we'll add in the roof, which I'm thinking we'll go with just the 1 block there, and then everything else is requiring more blocks. But basically, oh wait, windows. So if we go ahead and we pop out like that, and then we'll put in a half slab of bamboo up here, that'll help. But I don't think we can do really much else. Or we could actually put in bamboo fence. That'll also help. Move that there. And we make an exclamation mark. Like, windows are one of those things that you can either save a bad house or you can really ruin a good one. So it's like, I'm thinking we make this window 2 blocks wide. We have that whole I can see out feeling. Although from up here, you can't see out. It's kind of not happening, but everywhere else it's kind of like, yeah, this, from out here it looks good. Which, to be perfectly honest, is where we are going to be spending most of our time. So, next part is we are going to get a contrast, and I'm thinking we'll go with more of an oak on this one. Either oak or birch should do the trick. And totally not because we actually have the blocks already. I mean, it couldn't be that reason. Why do we have a spare end rod? Here we go. Do we have a crafting table? No, yes, we do have a crafting table. But first, we shall see what this looks like if we just go like that. I'm kind of there for it, but I like that better. Having the stripped wood, I think, vibes. And it also does the whole bringing it out into 3D pretty well. And then all we need to do is go like this. That provides a bit of a problem though, because of the fact that the window is off center like that. So we might want to make that window 3 blocks wide, this window over to here, fill that in, pop that in there, and then move that over, and I think that'll work. Here we go. Okay. This looks like we're actually going somewhere. I like that, and then we just, this should work. Oop. Not that. Ooh. Like, I don't think we have any more bamboo slabs. I think we've used them all up. None there. Nope. Nada. Yep, we are out of bamboo slabs. That is a terrible day indeed. So we could actually swap the bamboo slabs if we really want on the roofs. Because I think that'd be okay if they were possibly birch and just having that lighter look compared to the oak. That one. And having that sort of sun-kissed, sun-bleached look. This. And that would mean we'd get away with not having to worry about getting more. Because at the moment, I'm pretty sure we'd... Well, I think our inventory is a little bit befuddled on what we've got where. So it would be an interesting time of it. Okay. In theory, we need inventory space. Wait, those are chests. These are useful. This is a bad idea. I'm just going to have to clean this later. No! What am I doing to myself? No! Okay. Birch. Birch? Birch. Birch. Birch went the other way. I am going to regret putting those chests down so badly. I am feeling it in my bones already. I know I picked it up Where are the birch? There they are. Perfect. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we knock out. Wait, what block was that? Oh, we cannot knock out that block. We 100% cannot knock out that block. Okay, that is worse. I had not considered this. Okay, so in fact that one needs to be a tiny block. Okay, so new plan. We are going to create a division between the layers like this, go like that. We'll swap those out for stairs eventually, and probably oak, because that looks pretty naff. Not gonna lie. Where are we going? But we'll create a division like that so that we have a generalized look that makes it look better. And then for now, we go ahead and we add a flat roof so that it makes our lives so much easier. This would make life good on many levels. At the very least, villager ready. Boop. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Sort of. I'm thinking we come into the corners and we grab some stairs and we just tweak it a little bit. I think that would look better if we just tweaked it. I like the flat look. Or we come in with buttons and we do a similar look to here. Speaking of which, we definitely need to do the trapdoors over here. I don't think that bamboo is the right color for that. Maybe mangrove or acacia. But if we do that, then I think we're organized to let some villagers in. Oh, there's some acacia. We can try that. Oh, actually, plan. We take this and we put it up on the underside of what's happening on these edges. We need more scaffolding. Nope. Nope. And there we go. Perfect. So if we go like this, and then like this, yes, lovely. I like it. It just adds an extra little vibe. Along with some windows. That's got to change. That we can all appreciate. And I think it should work. Okay. I think this is almost ready to let a villager in. Once we add a bed. Otherwise the poor fella's just gonna be so confused. Like we need to stick the bed about there, I think. So like you can have the orange bed, right? Orange bed is a good villager bed and it kind of matches the house. We got scaffolding. It goes up, it goes down. Speaking of which, we can remove those 2 bits. And we put in another window. That is the wrong way around. It's fine. Do. Oop. Oop. Perfect. I'm there for that. Yeah. I think the only last thing is if we replace this with some more mud bricks. Shovel. Because then we have somewhere for our villagers to go, and it should be good. And I'm thinking, instead of just having like a normal one-way, we can actually make it a double stairway thing. And then the villagers can come in whichever way they want. And that should be good. I really hope that makes sense. Hopefully we have the stairs. We have the mud bricks somewhere. I put them somewhere. I swear I put them somewhere. Is it in here? Oh no. Oh no. We have... Yes! Okay, we're good. One of those. We're good. 1 and 2. 1 and a 2. And 1 and a 2. We go like that. We go like that. That and like that. There we go. So now villagers can go up and down however they feel like. Now I'm thinking until this whole area is safe and sound. Oh, like I don't think that there's anywhere around here that'll spawn a zombie unless like the villager really runs away. Like there hasn't been any zombies trying to get anywhere, so we could try and release a villager, right? What time is it? Try. We could do it in the daytime. Let's do it in the daytime when we're... Wait, where did I put my bed? Oh, I put my bed away. Like some sort of semi-sensible type person does. Yeah, a kind of person that exists that does this sort of thing. I don't know what kind of person that is. Strange people. Okay. Step 1, we get a door. Step 2, we release a villager. Oh my goodness, this feels big. Okay. So we need a door. We have a door. This is important, but we're good. Do-do-do. Okay, we can do this. I'm actually nervous about losing these villagers. Okay, door checked. A trapdoor just in case the villager decides that it is a great idea to wander straight back out. We don't appreciate villagers wandering straight back out and into death, doom, and destruction. But we can look after villagers. Okay. Cool, let's do it. Hello, I'm looking for a villager who really likes being out about and active. Let's choose you. Please follow me. No! What? Okay, you're apparently not going to be the villager of choice. You. Please. Yes, yes, this is the correct action. No, 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 sir. Your lectern away. Yes, this thing. Come. Hi, Gyro. Welcome. We are attempting to get this villager to come. Look, lectern. Yes, you come. You follow the lectern like a good villager. No. No, 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 no. Yes, you look at the lectern. You follow the lectern. So, right now, these guys. No, 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 no. Oh, aren't they just? Basically, I'm introducing this guy back into his new and improved village. I have one safe bed right now. Come on, come on. And yeah. So this was originally a village's village that has been slowly transformed into the Wheaton Empire. Come on. I really hope you can see it. Thank you. And from here... Thanks. Basically, most of these houses have redstone in them. This house, however, is going to have a villager in it. And temporarily, he's going to be safety locked inside. But once all the villages and the redstone and stuff like that are all put in place, it will be villager safe, and all of the villagers are going to be free roaming. So, yeah. So we've got the bee farm. The back of it is not done, and that's what we're going to be working on next. But it feels really nice to have our first villager in place and all organized. So, and we have a mud farm that was designed by Ilmango. We have some flower farms. We have a sea pickle farm of my own design. We have a bee farm. We have a cactus farm. There's going to be a sugarcane farm and a bamboo farm. We have a dripstone farm. And yeah. The general idea is to have the area be something where you spend time in, and through that it produces items, so that basically you're not really ever AFK, because I find being AFK in this world both nerve-wracking and frustrating. I don't like being AFK. So going ahead and building it so that I don't have to be AFK, I can just have a place to exist and build and do stuff like that. I like that idea. And I hope that it becomes a fun place for everyone to enjoy and come along for the journey. It's the wrong way up, but I do like it. Let's just try that out. Yeah. And like at the moment, yeah, I feel that. like, work is important, but like at the moment, my mob farm is somewhere where I actually do have to AFK, but eventually that'll also be built around. But I'm really hoping that eventually, by the time we're finished with that area, it'll be something that is completely non-needing to be AFK'd at. But I must say, great use of your time. Just like, if you have the opportunity to AFK because of work and just be like leave it to one side and be like, yep. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Like, I was originally going to flip the stairs up the other way and work with the gap and just have the sandstone peeking through, but that is a happy accident that I am here for. So basically the acacia is going to come down on a really sharp angle and then flare out. Ooh, what kind of storage, like, how are you setting up your storage system, if I may ask? Like, that's one of my next main tasks after this. And so it's just like, wait, put it there. Wait, what was I looking for? Acacia. There we go. Okay, we got it. Like, I'm one of those people that if I don't actually set up... Oh, yeah, I feel that right now. I feel that. Like, my storage system at the moment is a bunch of double chests. And eventually I'm going to make myself an automatic storage system, but I'm kind of holding off on it for as long as possible because, yeah, exactly. And mostly because I really need an iron farm to have it happen. Because, like, I'm one of those people that once I have a storage system, like an actual storage system, I'm just like, oh no, I don't need to do this. I can just put it in the storage system. It's fine. And so it all goes in the storage system, and then I end up with build up unsorted chest, and the unsorted chest is like, I am going to die. Oh, that's the wrong thing. And I also think that it's a lot of fun to go ahead and make a project out of making your farms look good, so that's part of what I do here. Yeah! I feel that so badly. Oh. Oh, oops, what did I just do there? That is a thunderstorm. I don't really want to be out in it. Is it a thunderstorm? Let's go antagonize a mob. I think there's a horde. Oh, no, that's a thunderstorm. I totally missed that creeper, but I'm kind of happy about it. Yeah, no, we're not staying out in a thunderstorm. Staying out overnight, that's one thing. Staying out in a thunderstorm? The only thing is, he's pretty close to the build, so all we need to do is we need to fly further away so we don't end up hitting the build. We will find a different creeper. So if we find one over here, I think that'll be better. Aha! Double creepers! This is where it's at. Regret! Wait, what? Is it just dark in there? I'm so confused. I think it's just dark and rainy. It's not even a dark and stormy night, it's just dark and rainy. Oh yes, they're fully enchanted. It's such a disappointment. We must have just missed the sun going down or something. Boo! Exactly, boo! I want a refund! Oh man! Okay, now we should be able to go like this. Like, that sucks. That full on sucks. And then that gives us the beehives. Okay, I'm proud of that. I'm actually proud of that. That looks good. Yeah. That's nice. Awesome. Actually, we haven't had a lightning storm in a while. Like, no, I think about it. There hasn't been a lightning storm in quite a while. That is much confusion. Meh. We have had our creeper sacrifice. Doesn't give us the head, but it is at least something. Huh. Now I'm thinking, if we do this house, I'm thinking we separate this house, we do a double layer with this house as well. But we do a sort of oak flooring. Wait, we have snippers. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Because if we do an oak flooring, then we can go ahead. I feel like I've got the hiccups, but there is no hicking and there is no cupping. And it is much disappointment because there is still the hiccup feeling and there is nothing else. This is not fair. Wait, I have a drink. This should solve the problem. That solves the problem. It must be called dehydration. Okay. So, going like this. Should have what we need. I do not have enough logs. This is disappointing. Okay. Never mind. We will come back to that. I will try that next time, like holding the breath. Any more logs? Oh, that's jungle. One, two, three. And on the bright side, I've finally gotten around to lighting up my chest monster, my organized chest monster, so now we shouldn't have creepers spawning all around it, so we should be fine. We're just flying around and doing stuff like that. It should be good. Look at this, we're safe, mostly safe. Look at them over there. We wave as we go by. Hi, don't mind us, we're just grabbing all the logs we can and then flying out because we're smart like that. There we go. Wait, no, I thought I got rid of all of you guys. No, we're not supposed to have any. Oh, I see where you spawned. That is not ideal. I thought I got rid of all the dark enough spots to do that with. Okay, new plan. We need to figure out how to light that up in a manner that is not going to stop. Where are you? Come here, come here. Because we don't want the villagers getting terrified and spawning iron golems. Because if the villagers get terrified and spawn iron golems, we are in trouble. So, we can stick in some lanterns, and that should solve some of the problem, like just hanging them off the roof. But it's that big dark spot just there. So maybe some glow like it. Just dotting that on the roof, I think should work. Okay, first we'll mark out that and then we'll get back with the glow lichen. Bum, bum, bum. Because I think if a lantern on the inside should help. Okay. Okay, apparently this villager just really wants to be out and about without any requests. So I guess we have our first villager. A light passing through the half slabs. Okay, I'm there for that. I'm also thinking that we should hang the village bell in around here, so we have all the villagers gathering in the middle of the day. But that is a later problem. How are you here? No. Oh dear. These guys close the door after them, right? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. These guys close the door after them, right? Okay. We are coping with this. We have an end rod. Don't go anywhere. This is great. Okay. I think like we've got light. That's the bit I don't understand. We have all the frog lights. Oh, it might be these, where there's like a double block. So maybe if I grab some lichen and just dot a bit along here, that would work. That village legit, it's up to mischief and I don't trust him. Pulled some David Copperfield level shenanigans to get out of that house. Don't know what it was, but he managed it. All right, light. Need one of those. Then we also have a whole bunch of that. We can spam that, or at least carefully place it in strategically important positions. Get the desired effect. There we go. If we go one like this, like it's not something that's going to be seen from any other angle rather than here, and especially with that little amount, we should be good. And then the only other place that could possibly require lighting would be if we add an extra one there, and that should cover it. How did we get out? And here we go. Oop, oop. And that should be it. Now we just need to wait until next time. That village is on my shit list. Leaving the B doors open. Wait a minute. I can fix this. I can make this villager proof. There. Problem solved. I mean, technically we don't need that door, so we could remove the door. But on the other hand, just in case we ever want to change bottles for shares or shares for bottles, it is kind of necessary. And in here, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll first put in... Where am I going with this? We'll first put in the walls. Actually, orange terracotta would look nice. Actually, if we make it like it's semi-sectioned, so we have an entrance area like this, and then we have a second area, because this is a large enough building to manage that. I don't think we have any other colors here though, so I mean we could go with the, what is that called again? Birch. I know my blocks. They exist. Like so. So we have a definite entry area, if that makes sense. And just putting those down, going like that. So let's make that even. So what we'll do is at these points we'll have a change in the way the building is structured, or at least like these things, the outer structure things. Not entirely. I don't know if there's an actual term for them or anything. But they will be able to be used to actually make it feel like it's still part of the same build. And we can have some diagonal doors here. I don't think diagonal doors are used often enough, so let's give them some love. Then we need more birch. They're going to run out very, very quickly if we do this. Perfect. That is not the right way. Like the way I see it, we can poke holes for windows and stuff afterwards, just like we did with the first villager house. And then this is big and look, he's a poor baby. What kind of villager did we bring into this place? Get this guy a bell real quick. Otherwise we don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be the end of the world. It's gonna be Armageddon. Next thing we know, we're gonna be turning our backs and this village is gonna be summoning the wither. Actually, where did his bell go? If we stick the bell down, he'll probably start following the right tracks. Like, why does it keep going that way? An aphid. No, I don't need to do that right now, computer. An aphid's an insect. I'm not following. I think we got the bell in here. Yes, okay. Let's make a happy villager. That is the wrong one. Ah, oh. 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 If it decided to do that, I would be so worried. Hey, look at him go. Just... There we go. Okay. Villager. There you go. Yes, that is your house. This is my bed. Well, sort of. So hopefully, first step, we double check that the roof is actually doing the roof thing and we don't have any dark spots that are going to summon mobs while the villager is asleep. Like, those don't look like they're going to summon anything. I think we've got everything. I think we're good. Might have maybe there or possibly here. But I think if we leave it all night long, we should be good. And we will find out. Also, we need to stick a torch in here because we have cut off all the light. Oop. Okay. And we need to bring this up one more block because basically this is going to be the fancy house where the fancy people live. And if the fancy people live here, then it's going to have high roofs because this is a warm climate. And you gotta let the warm air out somehow. Now I'm thinking what we'll also do is add in fences up the top so that air can escape. As well as windows. Here we go. Yeah, that should work. I'm not seeing any suspicious travelers out there. We should be happy. And then, much like this, I think we should go with a second level, except we bring it back this way. We will make this look good later. And we will also, instead of actually having, what's it called? Bring this out like this. So it creates a sort of, what's the word? Overhang. It creates an overhang there. And then also we can put a garden-y bit here, like a roof garden that you can walk out onto. I think it'd be a good idea. So we'll be able to put some stairs and stuff on the underside of this so that it all flows up. So we just get this all in place. We can tidy it up straight afterwards. At least I think so. And of course, we make sure they're roof mob. Okay, new place where we need to put lights. Okay, so for that, we're going to need to hang lanterns on the underside of the roof. And I think that'll be good. Look at him. He looks so smug, just staring at us like that. Staring off into the distance. No one would ever suspect that skeleton was out for suspicious reasons. Okay, that is how many high? 1, 2, 3. I think leaving this 3 high versus that one being 4 high, it creates that sort of, it helps with the depth of illusion, illusion of height. Like we look at that and it's just like, yeah, that is high. That is much height. And I'm kind of there for that. Then we need to go for going like that. Is that right? We need to go like this and come down. Yes, like that. Because if we go like that, then we can go ahead and add the doors. And once we add the doors, we should be good. Gosh, I hope. Like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, it's been a very long time since I've done double doors on a diagonal. Like, have I got this correct? Have I not got this correct? I'm unsure. But I'm sure it'll work out fine, right? Okay. So we need a contrasting roof. I'm thinking we go mud brick. Which means that we've already got mud brick nearby. Because funnily enough, we have something here. Da-da-da-da. Actually, acacia would look really good as the supports. Like just acacia. We could actually do acacia supporting the birch. And then sandstone supporting the terracotta. And I think that would look really good. Yeah, I think it would. That would look pretty good. Don't need that. Need that. Okay. And I still get to pick up the rotten flesh. Lovely. Oh, actually, Okay, we really need to fix the roof mob situation. Like, seeing that, But it, like, vaguely looks like that we've solved. If we just go for a quick toodle off and then toodle back, I'm not seeing anything spawning on the roof. This is good. I like this. It is a crash on the roof, but much appreciated. We like this. Oop, okay. I'm thinking we'll go with what we did before. Like, as with all the roofs here, they are supposed to be very flat. Like, so we're keeping with that theme. Although, why can't we have mud brick buttons? That would be really cool. I would appreciate mud brick buttons. Like, I think at the moment the closest you could get would be spruce buttons. Wait, do we get spruce buttons? Or do we just get wooden buttons? I don't actually know this. I've only ever just made buttons. I'm so curious about this now. We do get different types of buttons? Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Like, I know at some point that was a change, but I don't remember when that was a change. And buttons aren't something I usually use too much of because that uses a lot of wood. Like, doing that is just pain on your wood supply. So, oh, that opens up so many options. I'm here for this. So we'll be able to actually do the little button detailing like what we've got there over on here with spruce buttons, or possibly even dark oak. I think spruce would be more appropriate though. And it should look very good. Go like that. And then we knock that out. Replace it. That should be good. And then through here, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll have the initial layer be bottom slabs. And then the second layer, which is the main area, be top slabs, so that it's actually in line with in here. No, that's not going to work. Because this is only 3 blocks tall. And while so if we come out, no, I think that's the best we're going to get. Yeah, I think that's the best we're going to get. And if we want, we can actually put in like mini storage areas in these, but I don't know. When I in the past put mini storage areas in these sorts of places, I've ended up using them and then not being able to find what I've wanted, and it's ended up very, very bad. So I think I might just make decorative storage and not, and we shall just smile, nod, and be like, yes, I shall be pleasantly surprised if I find something in these things, because it is not meant to be there. And I think that'll be the safest way to do it, because otherwise there will be problems. Many problems. And I'm thinking what we'll do in here is just adhere the torch to the wall instead. This place is much big enough to add multiple rooms, and we'll probably leave this scaffolding in as an upsy daisy. Upsy daisy is not the correct term for this item. It is in fact a ladder. Just a fancy ladder. The term we are looking for is ladder. Or scaffolding. Or something like that. You're still alive, right, villager? Please be alive. I'm a little worried about the villager. He's not climbing the tree. Oh, I hear her. There is a her. Okay. Wait. There is a her. No visible villager. Okay, give her. 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 Yeah, yes. No, this is not the place. No. No, out. Out, please, out. No, this is not a place for you. Go, shoo. No, out, please. No. Not no. Yes. These guys are gonna be the death of me. Okay, this door is something we need to villager proof. Because otherwise we got problems. Much alive. Welcome back, Ninja. Okay. 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 Let's put on the second floor. So I'm thinking the second floor will be birch, because that just makes life so much easier. And we'll fill it in entirely, and then quite possibly do we have to do the interior? We can do the interior. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot frog lights. We can make a chandelier. Grab one of those. Oh no, the birch went into the other place. I swear, if that villager isn't out of there by the time the sun goes down, I am going to have an aneurysm though. Villagers, like, this is just bad news. I swear we had some birch left over. Did I put it away? Okay, never mind. We're having polished deep slate floors. Mixed in with bricks. There we go. This house is posh. It likes being posh. I mean, look at this. It's got two whole different types of walls. What other wall houses can say that they have this? So, basically, we can just randomize a few of these in here, and then stick down a whole bunch of these, and it should be good. I'm so glad that isn't the mending villager though. Like, for realsies, if that was the mending villager, it would probably have a whole lot more leniency. Because I don't think I could stand losing trying to get a mending villager again. Because, like, losing a silk touch villager, oh yeah, that's just some time at the enchanting station to get some silk touch. Yeah, no problem. Losing a mending villager though, that kind of hurts. You have to spend, you actually have to either go out and fish up the books, or you have to go out and get a new villager for that. Oh, that works for me. See, we need one more of that. So, Mr. Her over here. Get off the redstone, sir! No, there is no her involved in that. That is getting off the redstone. You get off the redstone right now. Oh. Nope, nope, I'm not thinking about it. Nope, nope, nope. We are walking this way. We are not thinking about it. Nope, nope. That door needs to be villager proof. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. We have the entrance. This is not going to be a villager safe door. Okay. So, one of the things that we're going to do to this door to make it villager safe is we're going to make one door out of trapdoors and one door out of an actual door. Because otherwise, villagers have a tendency of leaving one door open. So, we need to go this way. Another thing we can do is we can cover the other door in a trapdoor, like what we did over here. But it's like 6 half dozen. So hopefully this should solve the problem. And hopefully, okay, I am actually surprised we do not have any more trapdoors. I know when I made them, I had like all the trapdoors and it was like a good couple of stacks. So I'm impressed that we've managed to burn through them all by now. So hopefully... Zippy! Oh, we were going to light that up. Hopefully we've got some... We do not... Okay. New plan. We have the torches. We do not have the iron here. We have the iron up there. Bye, Shade! Have as much fun at work as you're able. Hopefully, I think in one of these we have iron. That is a pitiful amount of iron. That is slightly better amounts of iron, but not enough for what we want. We do not have the iron. Okay. The idea is that villager in bed. Huh? You better be in bed. Good. No, don't look away from me. I'm talking to you. You stay out of the redstone. You can go into the public redstone, but you don't go into the private redstone. That's just how it is. You don't do it. Here. Have a torch. Huh. Jeez Louise. Is the doors shut? Right. Anti-villager protections. Done. Now we don't have a villager going into places they shouldn't. Bom, 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 bom. Also, 1, 2. So, that gives us the appearance of a door. That's the wrong way around. And that gives us the other appearance of a door. Where did you come from? Where did he come from? Okay, I'm in much confusion. Is there like one block where there is a chance to spawn a zombie? Is it up there? Okay, that is a later problem. We are not thinking about that right now. So now comes the part where we wish we grabbed the acacia while we were actually grabbing the acacia. Because then we would have everything all organized and sorted. No, we do not have acacia. Okay. Do. Wait, no, we did not need to do that at all. Like, it's such an instinct by now. Oh yes, I see rain. I fly. It works against me more often than not. But it's so much fun. Okay, so I foresee a problem with this roof. I bet you we're going to end up with roof mobs here as... Oh. Okay, that is a roof mob. That is a spicy roof mob. We may have to think about that. Okay, so we go like this. Then that should give us our look. I think it should look good. Then I think it's through here. Yes. In fact, we should be able to get rid of that block and then just continue this going straight up. But that's the wrong tool for the right job. Plus, once we come inside, I really like the shape of this place. Like, I'm not one usually for actual houses, at least building them in Minecraft, but this one I like. I like the difference of design, which I think is something important, because if you like the design of what you're building, it really makes all the difference. And I think when it comes down to it, if you enjoy what you're doing, it really shows. Like, whether it's anything really, your job, your hobby, your required time with someone, or anything. Actually, I rather like this door. We'll have to remember this villager safe door. Like, although it is obvious that it's got something going on, it's nice. We could probably continue it along a diagonal by putting an extension like that on the other side and we'd probably get away with it too. Okay, did we bring... Now that comes to the question. Aha, we have the birch. Okay. Now we should be able to go down like this. And get our final look. Or at least the basics of the final look. I think that, like the contrast between those looks pretty good to me. Although I think we should probably do something about these, because that's not quite where I'm at. Like whether we go for swapping them out for stripped wood. Swap one of those, grab that, then we could get stripped wood. Yes, awesome. Boop, boop, boop. Much better. Okay. And then I'm thinking we put some birch stairs here. Because then that just provides a sort of merger. And now we just need to poke some holes for some windows. And I'm thinking we'll put some half slabs on top of here. And that should give us the outside. And on the inside, I'm thinking we go with some walls that are kind of in the realm of something like this. Like we go here, then we go like this. We have a little cubby like that. Not that. Not that. We bring this back like this. We have a little cubby. And then we bring this. Can we pick this up? There we go. Perfect. Pull that in. And we move that here. That should be good. I think. Because... Oh no, wait, the door's there. So, new plan. Instead of that, block that off. Change the side of this. Because of how things move, we put the scaffolding to that. Because if that comes up here, we have the choice. It gives us the visual choice of whether we want to go here or we can go out into the room. Because what we can do is we can go and put basically like that. Thank you. So it gives us a wall like that, so we can go in or we can go around. I think that would be good. Let's finish stripping the rest of these and finish putting these in place. I think that'll help with the visualization here. No, wait, we need that one. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, so that gives us a little peekaboo here. But I don't think using logs here is a good idea. I think what we should do is swap it out. I mean, heck, even doing that is a good idea. Is use trapdoors, which we don't have on hand, but by going ahead and using some trapdoors and just putting just 1, 2 there and making it go up makes it so that it separates this area, makes it feel like it's 3 blocks wide, so you've got the majority of the area, but you can still walk out. Yeah, there you go. for the inside, we do. Oh no, we have the acacia logs. Go with this, because that is a very neutral grey for the room, and while it's the contrast, it brings up the darkness of the floor, but it also has that neutral from the ceiling, which is kind of important in this scenario because we can't get rid of that unless we do some finagling. And then here we pull the trapdoor trick, but instead of going far away, we actually come close to the scaffolding. So I'm thinking we go with either spruce or acacia. We really empty the inventory, like really. Oh, we were putting in a lantern for someone. Hello, have you been in requirement of a lantern? This will be too big for you. Please enjoy the torch while we wait. You will eventually require a lantern, but it will be a lot smaller than what you have right now, or what you were about to get. So, please hold. Nope, there is not going to be a frog-light lantern hanging up in here. We shall get the villager a lantern. Maybe. Where did we put the iron? I could have sworn there was some iron nuggets somewhere. We had iron nuggets, right? Ah, yes. Okay. They felt like a figment of my imagination for a minute there. Why do we keep picking up rotten flesh? Okay. Here you go, buddy. I come with the fun thing. Yes, huh? It's so much better. It is so much. Who designed this house? It's nowhere to put anything. That's terrible. I'm sorry. The designer really needs to go back to design school because, oh my goodness, look at that. Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay. Empty the inventory. Let's get some. What are the words? Trapdoors. And organize some walls. Because then I think we should have everything organized to get possibly a couple of villages all organized. Oop. Right, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. Hey, welcome, Keon. So what we're doing here is we are getting organized to get some villages into some houses. So I figure first we start off with the spruce because spruce is always a classic. Classic. There we go. But we're also running low on acacia trapdoors, so we may as well make a whole bunch of them while we're at it. And then we may as well go ham. Okay, on? Okay, no problem. I'll do my best. So, in theory, so we'll be able to test this out with just a 1 and a 2, like that. Okay. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that this is a bit too see-through. looks like there's are you sure that there's a it seems like there's an E on my screen. My specialty is definitely not architecture. I'm more of a generalist. So, nope, we got that one around the wrong way. So it always feels like I'm doing this on a wing and a prayer. And we've still got those around the wrong way. But I'm always a lot more comfortable. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And now, hopefully, so I'm not usually huge on playing around with interiors and stuff like that because I don't know, there's just something frustrating about them. Versus going out and doing trees and things like that. The suspicious villager is up to suspicious things again. But going ahead and doing other things? Okay. Thanks. I think we can stick another... I think we can get another bed in here if we really try. Actually, we put one there and then we put some, like a jukebox or something there, that would look good. And basically, this is hiding all of the redstone that's in the area, so there's that. So hopefully it... And then... Oh, no hopefullys about it. I've got to start kicking that out of my vocabulary every time I'm talking about this sort of stuff. Build the confidence. Yes, we have another red bed. This is good. Because from here, everything will all fit together well. Oh, speaking of which, while I'm up here, let's start dealing with the roof mobs. It's about time that I at least start lighting up this area because, oh my word, having the creepers up here? No, that is the last straw. No way. I think I forgot to bring the other thing. Oh well. So if we put a bed there, then we temporary torch there. I think that'll be good. And then we will decorate that later. And also much appreciated about the different, the option to call you Clash. Some days words just don't want the word. I'm not holding that against you anyways. Alright, buddy. Come out here. No, do not pass go. Do not, no. I think a lot of us are still in 2020. I'm not even sure of... Oh, come on! That's not fair! No, don't talk to him. You know where you need to go. Bruh. That's not fair! Okay, who's up next? No. You know what you must do. Which one are you? Okay, go. Why must you do this to me? Okay, you sir, come with me. I will show you the way. It is not through there. We need a composter or two. These guys are out to get us, apparently. Oh my goodness. I mean, technically we could take two at a time. We have 2 beds. Okay. And on the bright side, we're getting rid of boats, so we can sort of say we're getting rid of entities, right? Right? That's a lot of... Okay. Composter. Do we have any left? Yes, we do. Actually, if we grab a composter and then some trees, we can make some interior decorations. There we go. Oh, there is nothing like villages to really improve your blood circulation and pressure. Okay, come. Yes. Good villager. Good villager. Yes. Okay. This is good. Oh, we don't have slaves here. We have volunteers. We just lead them along. It's fine. Oh. Come on. Yeah. Oh no. I'll show you the other volunteers in a minute. Then I'll show you how enthusiastic the other volunteers are. Like we've got several levels of enthusiasm here. We've got free range volunteers and we've got not so free range volunteers. Because in this world, I sort of decided that having a villager breeder in Trading Hall was kind of like not so great. Like why are you trying to get in through there? You can't. There. Okay. Not so great because there you go, buddy. Enjoy your composter. Because of the fact that I found them kind of like a cheat code. That being said, also fussing around with villages is always a pain. Oh yeah, I do get. Get both of them. Oh yeah, total cheat code. Okay, can we get both of you at the same time? You probably underestimate how old school I am. I am depressingly old school. Come, sir. Can we? Wait, I just realized I don't think we have enough beds for him. What? What? Can we? Yes? Yes? Oh, this is good. This is good. I like this. Da-da-da-da. This is appreciated. Because so basically when a villager sees a workstation and they're not bound to a workstation, they will go to the workstation, or at least within a couple of blocks of a workstation, and bind themselves to it. So you can pretty effectively move them. Oh, buddy, you can't bind to that workstation. No, that's bad workstation to bind yourself to. He's trying to bind to the workstation in there, but oh well, we will just live with this. And then basically, since we have villages that are already existing here, I'm really hoping that with adding these to this place, we can... for now, I'm just going to have to leave this out. And then this will temporarily go in here because we have room for it, but... Oh, well, the thing is, this used to be a village. This used to be a standard village. And then I ripped it out because if... Let me show you the terraforming. See, this is what remains of the village. Yes! Apparently I did. Oh my goodness, oh no. Well, the thing is, they're still doing what they used to. And the thing is, also, there is lore to this. So what's happening here is the Wheaten Empire. They subsist off wheat. And they are also incomplete. Yes, lore! And so that's why there is so much wheat just everywhere. Because it is the Wheaten Empire. And that's also why there is the color palette that there is. And on top of that, let's just move this now. On top of that, they are in conflict with they are in conflict with the with the Potato Republic. And that was all started because the poisoned potatoes started a casino in the ancient ruins, which just so happened to be my mob farm. Like, I can honestly say that this sort of thing is just what I do. And if we actually, this is my mob farm. If we go this way, and this was the first big thing that we did. Well, funnily enough, I don't think there's much Taco Bell in our country. Like New Zealand, like I don't think I've ever seen a Taco Bell. But yeah, not really, not that I've seen. No, you know, no Taco Bell. There might be in Auckland or Wellington, but you know, like I think there's only one IKEA as well. But yeah, this is my mob farm. And like there's stuff underneath. But in lore, this is a casino run by the poisoned potatoes. And so that is where everything has that does not make sense to me. So yeah, like so I don't know what a soft taco is. I only know tacos is like a hard thing. Like I know what a burrito is, but I wonder what the villagers specifically want to go out that door. It's just odd. Like as far as I understand it, that would be a burrito. But then again, I am not the most enthusiastic when it comes to cooking and learning about food, so I might be very, very wrong. Yeah. Right, time to poke holes in the walls of this so that we can get... Bro. Do I just need to make you a door and be done with it? No? No, you're good? Okay. I'm thinking if we go a window here. Like that. That's the wrong way. Oh gosh. Okay. So I'm thinking once I've done these, I'm going to be about done for today. Oop. Can we go for a big window? No. Big window, not so much. I think what we'll do is we'll skip that one and we'll put one here. Yeah. Oh. Well, as I said, I'm from New Zealand, which is like on the complete opposite side of the world. Only from the movie Matilda. You know, Mrs. S, Mrs. I, Mrs. PPI. That's the only way I know of the spelling of it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with those windows. And I think we just need one up there. Because, like, when I was in school, America was just like a little bit of a footnote on the existence of the world. I'm sure it's... That sounds like a pain. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I can... Welcome, William. Okay, so... I'm thinking that that about covers it. We've got the house. Although... I like Minecraft too. It's one of my favorite things. We go like that, maybe? Like... I'm almost finished streaming today. Like, I'm actually well and truly over time. Because normally I stream for about 3 hours, but I was enthusiastic, so we've gotten a lot done. And I'm thinking if we go like this, that'll be good. So if you guys want, I think I've shown off most of what's happened, but I'm quite happy to show you guys what's happening, where everything is, and then we can say goodbye. You guys are interested? No, I'm actually from New Zealand. It's like a small country at the end of the world. It's where Lord of the Rings was filmed. Nope, New Zealand. I have no idea where Zealand is. It might be a mythical country. Never heard of it. But it's quite a pretty place. Okay, so this is the Wheaton Empire. This is like stage 1 of building it. We got some stairs and from there in most of these buildings we have redstone stuff. And basically the cactus farm goes ahead and comes out here. We have the first villager house. We have the mud farm. Looking good. We have the flower farm, number 1. Still needing interior decorating. Probably won't happen until anytime soon. Flower farm 2, also studiously ignoring any interior decorating. The main town center, thankfully, with a bell. I've probably scared the villagers now. Villager house number 2. Dripstone working, thankfully, because actually getting the amount of dripstone, so much of a pain. And then that'll lead into phase 2. This will eventually lead out into the Badland, and we'll have like postness, I'm thinking, like a castle or something like that, just out over a bridge or something like that. And I think that'll be really cool. And that is what's happening here. Also, you'll probably notice that this is not following the color palette. Like everything else is warm colors, yellows and things like that. It's so cool seeing the villagers running around. And basically this is from a long lost civilization, not the Wheaton Empire. So basically these ruins are also from the same civilization. Hey, We accept spelling mistakes here. It comes with my name. And then in here is the starter base. All the usual amenities, enchanting table, potatoes, sugarcane, etc, etc. Some more ruins. And then of course, the final piece, the mob farm. And this is where I'm going to say goodbye. And thank you. Thank you for coming. And thank you for joining us today. So I will say goodbye and see you next time.